Hello everyone and welcome to this video. I'm going to be cleaning my kids' room, and before I get too far into it, I just wanted to let you know that this is in collaboration with my sweet personal friend Michaela. She has a channel here on YouTube called Simply Messy, and if you enjoy mom life and cleaning motivational type videos, go ahead and check her channel out. I will link it in the description box below. Today we are both cleaning our kids' rooms, and I am focusing on this closet in here. And then I'm going to be moving on to the rest of the kids' room and giving it a little bit more of a deep clean. If you like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing.
I might go too fast. I don't care about those limits, 'cause I want this to last like nothing.
So here's some befores for you guys, just so you know where I'm coming from with starting on this deep cleaning of my kids' room. I have two kids, a daughter who is 3 and a son who just turned 2, and they share a room, and so I was needing to really get into this closet and declutter and organize it because I am pregnant with baby number 3. I am 28 weeks along and we do not know the gender of this baby, so I knew I was going to need some space in here, even though I'm not really sure quite how much, and I knew that there was absolutely no space in this closet, so I'm going to be pulling a ton of things out and getting that space ready for things that I might need for the new baby. And also, as my kids grow, their clothes get bigger and they needed a little bit more space and just kind of a different configuration than what they had. So I'm just going to start out by making my daughter's bed so that I have the space to work with, and then I'll show you the different organizing things that I'm going to be using or at least having available for this closet. So I had been to Dollar Tree and I wanted to get some different stuff than what I actually ended up getting, but I went to Walmart as well and I ended up getting some fabric totes, and I already had those plastic totes from the Dollar Tree. I'm going to be labeling things, and I got this over-the-door shoe organizer because I want to actually put my kids' shoes in there. I have a vacuum seal bag from the Dollar Tree that I already had, and then shout out to my mom. She made this cute little box for me. It matches the rest that are in the top of the kids' closet, and so that's what I'm going to have available to me to use. I obviously started by pulling everything out that I could and just seeing what was in there and what I could remove to make some extra space, and organizing everything back in there just a little bit better. My kids' closet does not have a regular light in it, and so this little puck light, push light from the Dollar Tree works really well. I can hang it on a hanger and use it wherever I need to in the closet, and it makes finding things in there so much easier. So for anyone who was wondering, even though we don't know the gender of this baby, it will be obviously one or the other, and we are going to be moving the odd child out of this room and into another one, and I'm super excited because I know I'm going to be able to do a room revamp in one of the other rooms, and so that will be coming sometime next year. I just wanted to say that I am super excited. This is my very first collaboration with anyone, and I'm very excited to be doing my first collaboration with Michaela from Simply Messy. I mean, for one thing, how cool is it that we have the same name? She has been my friend for several years now. Our daughters are like 6 weeks apart in age, and they get along great. We see them, they don't live in the same state, but we see them as often as we can. We love them. They're good friends to both my husband and I, and of course our kids. And it's so exciting for me to get to collab with her on YouTube. It's just a different facet of friendship, I feel like, and I'm super excited. I hope that if you guys enjoy this video, that you definitely go give her channel a try because she is an awesome person. She's sweet, she's funny, and she really keeps it real in her videos. And so if you enjoy good old-fashioned cleaning motivation, mom, and lifestyle videos, definitely go give her channel a try.
I heard from a friend of mine who saw you just the other day. Oh, I guess that you were back in town. It's been a long...
I hope no one is squeamish because I'm about to show you what I found in this box after I had had my hands all over it, and I was not too happy about it. As you can see, not very happy. That thing had to go as soon as I was done with this clip.
Since you've been around, remember when we used to make the streets unsafe together, baby? We were young and foolish then. Oh, how I wish we could go back again.
So as y'all have seen, I put those fabric totes in there. I made sure that they were going to stand up and not like fall through the back behind that rod. And that was sort of my son's side of the closet. Now I'm working on my daughter's side and getting her clothes kind of all just to one side. I feel like it's easier when things are on each side of their closet, then I don't have to worry about getting them all kind of mixed up. And I'm also switching to a no fold method, and that is why I got these totes. I would have loved to get the round ones from Dollar Tree like you see on lots of other kinds of videos, and I have actually used those before with my kids' stuff, not actually in their closet, but I do actually really like them. I wouldn't have got them just because everyone else does, but because they are actually really functional and they are a really great size. But I could not find them anywhere. I guess it's just the time of year. I could have ordered like 36 of them, but I only needed 3 or 4. So I just went ahead and got those square totes. They match, but I don't really like the round holes versus handles. This is why I was moving my kids' shoes to a shoe organizer. The bottoms of those totes just kind of get nasty with all the dirt and stuff that obviously comes off of shoes from them wearing them. I put my son's shoes down low and my daughter's shoes a little bit higher. Her sandals that she is not wearing all the time right now in the cooler weather, I put a little bit higher because she doesn't need them as much.
You give me this energy. It is like you set me free. Chasing highs to stay alive. But if I'm with you, I'll survive. So hold me close into the night, 'cause I need you to stay.
My daughter likes to sit and stare at this picture of all of us from the hospital when my son was born. It was kind of a little bit of throwback for me too when I found it.
You take me to paradise, that's why it's hard to wait. Can I be around you for motivation? Just a little while, a simple question.
So now I'm just pulling everything out from this side of the closet. This is kind of the lesser used side, the side that I just don't see as much. And so we have some boards here from our living room floor that I like to keep back there because if we ever needed it, it would be nice to have on hand. But that was a lot of stuff that I needed to put away in my shed. And there was, on the first side, there was diapers and wipes and things that we get into a lot. I'm pretty sure that this is a little stash of hair ties that my daughter had kept for a rainy day and totally forgot about.
Can I get closer? Just for motivation. Can I be around you for motivation? Just a little while.
I like to keep a box for any toys and clothes that my kids can't use or don't play with or are just not the right size for them anymore. I keep them all in that box, and then when the box fills up, I just go and put it away in the right places. In my shed, I have lots of totes out there and toy boxes with toys. It works really well to store them. And then for keepsakes, I like to use vacuum seal bags. And I also had a bunch of diapers, or actually pull-ups, that I put into a vacuum seal bag as well. And so that's what I'm doing here. These vacuum seal bags from the Dollar Tree work really well. This one is a Dollar Tree one, and the next one that I'm using is some sort of different brand that I got at a Ross, I think, and it works really well too.
You told me to lighten up, but it's not easy breaking habits. I've got a ton of bad days lined up, and I ain't gonna chase no rabbits. You said it's not as bad as all that. Just need to take a deep breath and relax. We've got plenty of time tonight.
So this is what everything was looking like. There was so much more space in there. I ended up pulling some of my daughter's summer clothes out. Those were all her shorts that she doesn't really going to need over the winter. I just put 2 pair that were really neutral in her skirts so that she could stay modest if she wore a skirt without shorts under it. And so in this cubby holder, I have socks. That middle one is now empty. And then I have my daughter's shirts. And that is a no fold method. It's super easy to keep that neat and clean. I have swimsuits. I have my daughter's skirts. I have a few random diaper items should I need them while I'm changing my son's diaper. Those 2 are now empty as well because I put their shoes in the shoe organizer. That will be more space for the baby stuff. And then this one will fit a full pack of those diapers that you saw me slide to the side. I have leggings, jeans, nightgowns, and pajama sets for my daughter in this hanging shoe organizer, and then all of her hanging clothes as well. I did not end up touching this top. I thought I might move some of those games out, but I didn't end up actually moving them. They're actually pretty well organized up there. I have my son's bottoms, shorts, and pants, and then shirts and onesies, and then pajamas. And then in the back, I have the diaper pail refills, and I did end up labeling those, and it looked really cute, but the labels didn't work quite as well without the handles, so I might end up doing some sort of stickers later on. I'm sure that I will end up rearranging these, but for right now, it works really good, and it looks really cute, and I have so much more space in there than I did when I started. I really do love how this ended up.
I asked you to stay a while, but it's not easy making promises. You got a habit of moving on.
In this shoe organizer, I keep my kids' pajamas if they're not dirty, and under that is my daughter's underwear. I have some diaper little bags, disposable bags, and then I have all my kids' blankets. And then on the other side, like I already said, I have all the kids' shoes now. Well, not all of them. I'm sure there's more from somewhere, the car, by the door, everywhere. But then there's room on the top for baby stuff as well. And so I think I really accomplished what I was going for with this closet today. I was really happy with the end result. Tell me what you guys think, if it made a big difference to you or not, because it really did for me.
And so you'd rather be anonymous. You said it's not as bad as all that.
Now I'm just going to do a literal speed clean with my kids. I set the timer for 10 minutes, and that really got them motivated to help me pick up their room so that I could do the other cleaning while they were off doing something else. My kids love to help me. I recently did a video about how my kids help me and how I get them motivated, and I will link that in the banner right here if you're interested in that kind of stuff. Of course, my 2-year-old got a little distracted by yet another spider, and you better believe that I chased that thing down and it got squashed. That's just kind of one thing about living out in the country for us, is that if we don't keep things picked up and I vacuum pretty much every day or sweep, then we're going to get bugs. And so that's part of the reason why I clean so much, even if I don't film it, is just to kind of keep that stuff away. We are surrounded by fields, and that just doesn't really help the problem at all.
If you believe in love, how will I feel it? If you believe in me, how will you let me in? If you are ready, how do I reach you? Thinking about us, you're thinking about it too. Higher and higher, I'm gonna raise the flag. Fire oh fire, send out a flare to find. Give me a reason, I'm gonna send a sign, calling you over, calling you to my life.
I literally just did a video where I super deep cleaned and shampooed the carpet and everything in here, and already there was tons of dust and bugs and all kinds of things underneath everything. I did not move my daughter's bed because since I am so far along pregnant, I just didn't want to worry with it. Everything else kind of slid like butter, but I know that her bed is kind of hard to move, so that's why I didn't really get under there as far as moving it out, but I tried to do everything that I could safely do. After all the vacuuming was done, it was time to change the sheets on my kid's bed, and I actually only changed the one on my son's bed. His pillow was looking really rough, and I recently had washed a bunch of pillows, so I went and got him a clean one, and now I'm going to be wiping down things as well, including his mattress. I just like to use a disinfectant wipe to wipe down his mattress here and there so that it doesn't get too stinky. It is a vinyl surface, and so it works really well in that way. But if I don't wipe it down here and there, it kind of gets a little smelly from his sippies of milk that he has to go to bed.
Come again, it's now or never. We're going away. You never know what we will find behind the line. Behind the line.
I don't know if this vanity was actually really dirty or not, but I know that my daughter just loves to sit here and play with her little hair clips and try and braid her hair and stuff. And so I knew that I was needing to wipe it down. If nothing else, there's probably tons of fingerprints, even if I can't see them. So this is what everything looked like when I was totally done. It felt so good to have the kids' room so clean and tidy. And my kids, honestly, they just love playing in a clean space. They were in here pulling out those blocks and playing in here for the rest of the afternoon. This is the stuff that I had pulled out of the closet. All that was going to my shed. That was all the leftover stuff, and those hangers need to be hung up. That was all the trash. And then this is stuff that needs to go in my office closet. One of these days, I'll show you my office. But for now, this is all the stuff I pulled out of the closet. That's crazy. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing to my channel. And make sure you go check out Michaela's channel, Simply Messy. And I will see you in the next one.